Hey guys, I just wanted to come and talk to you about my most anticipated books of 2026. And I thought this might be an easy way to do it. My amazing mother-in-law just got me a webcam, and I thought it would be fun to use in this video. See how you guys like this format, how I like this format, if it's any good. If it looks stupid, please let me know and I won't do it again. Figured this way you could see the Goodreads, see the synopsis. I'm really bad about reading some synopsises. I will do my best. I just stutter over my words really bad, so I apologize in advance. But I'm gonna do it for you guys. So I wanted to go January through June and talk about the books for the first 6 months of the year that I'm looking forward to, that I'll possibly get my mitts on. We will see. I already have a few pre-ordered, but not all of them. But these are the ones that I'm looking for, that I'm most excited about. I try to only do authors that I've read from before because I feel like it's a safer bet that you're going to enjoy that book. But I do have one on here that is a brand new author to me. It just sounded cute, so I figured I'd add it on here so I don't forget about it. The first book I wanted to talk about is In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. This is from the When in Rome series, number 4 by Sarah Adams, the Rome, Kentucky series. I've read all of the books in this series so far, and I really enjoy them. The first one was probably my least favorite. It started out about the brother, and I think it actually is called When in Rome. It was cute, but it wasn't my favorite. The Practice Makes Perfect and Beg, Borrow, or Steal, or Beg, Borrow, and Steal, I can't remember which one it is. Those were my favorites. Beg, Borrow, and Steal is probably number 1, though. I absolutely loved it. So I'm excited to see this one because it's about the sister we saw a lot of in Beg, Borrow, and Steal. And I feel like Sarah Adams' writing is getting better and better as she releases books. And this cover is freaking adorable. But the synopsis says, Madison Walker left Rome, Kentucky, determined to prove that she could make it in the culinary world. But after years of chasing success in New York, all she has to show for it is shattered confidence and a desperate need for a fresh start. Coming home isn't part of the plan until an unexpected job offer lands in her lap, giving her a chance to rebuild everything she's lost. The head chef position at a new farm-to-table restaurant in her hometown. The only catch, it comes from James Huxley, owner of the Huxley Farm, her brother's best friend, and the last person she wants to work for. We saw their relationship a little bit in Beg, Borrow, and Steal, and I'm very intrigued. I think it's going to be good. James seemed like a sweetheart. So yes, this is my number 1. This actually comes out on December 30th, so today actually. I do have it pre-ordered, so it should be here in a few days, and I will probably get to it as quick as possible because I'm just so excited. I wanted to add it in here though because it's at the end of the year, 2025, like the very end, so I'll get to it in January. Alright, so the next book I want to talk to you guys about is 9 Goblins by T. Kingfisher. This is expected to to be published on January 20th, 2026. I just love T. Kingfisher. I've read most of her books. I still have a few on my bookshelf that I need to get to. What I have read, I have loved. Normally her books are like short novellas. She does a lot of storytell retellings and some horror books. So I'm not sure where this one is going to fall. I feel more like a storytell retelling maybe, or at least inspired by. Synopsis says, no one knows exactly how the Goblin War began, but folks will tell you that goblins are stinking, slinking, filthy, sheep-stealing, henhouse raiding, obnoxious, rude, and violent. Goblins would actually agree with this, and might throw in a cowardly and lazy for good measure. But goblins don't go around killing people for fun, no matter what the propaganda posters say, and when a confrontation with an evil wizard lands a troop of 9 goblins deep behind enemy lines, Goblin Sergeant Nasilka must figure out how to keep her hapless band together and get them home in one piece. Unfortunately, between them and safety lies a forest full of elves, trolls, monsters, and that most terrifying of creatures, a human being. This sounds adorable. I trust T. Kingfisher to give me a good time. Yeah, I'm very excited about this, and once again, it's going to be out January 20th, 2026. That's all I had for January, so let's move on to February. And I lied to you guys. I do have 2 books on here about authors that I've not read from. This one is one of them. This is Books and Bewitchment by Isla Jewell. I like that name, Isla. It's really pretty. It should be out February 3rd, 2026. The synopsis says, dutiful and hardworking, Rhea Wolf lives a simple, mundane life with her pet parrot in a small town in Alabama. Sure, she may not love her desk job working for an insurance agency, and her on-again, off-again relationship with a local mechanic may not have the fiery passion she read about in her favorite books. Still, things are stable, which is more than she can say about 2 hopelessly immature younger sisters who rely on her. But when Rhea's estranged grandmother dies, leaving her everything, including a magical heritage Rhea never knew she carried, she finds herself in Arcadia Falls, the quaint mountain town her mother made her swear to avoid at all costs. While the defunct business she's also inherited needs a serious upgrade, Rhea's lucky that resident handyman Hunter Blakely is more than happy to help and more than easy on the eyes. If only he wasn't the grandson of her grandmother's sworn enemy in witchcraft. Dun dun dun. I don't know, I think it looks cute. I like the cover. I love any type of cozy witchy story, mostly just cozy fantasy I adore, and this sounds right up my alley. Once again, comes out February 3rd, 2026. The next book I have for February, I think this is my most anticipated book of the year. I read the first book in this series last year, and it was my second favorite book that I read of the whole year. Super, super, super excited to get to this. This is And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. It's the Heartstring series, book 2. I think there's probably only going to be 2 or 3 books in this series. So, 2 competing meteorologists are forced to find common ground in this opposites attract when Harry Met Sally inspired romance. I love Harry Met Sally. I love opposites attract. Jackson Clark and Delilah Stewart have had their fair share of run-ins over the years, often ending in disaster. While Jackson thrives on routine and organization from the comfort of his radio booth, Delilah loves the spontaneity and adventure out in the field. When they're partnered against their will to cover the snowstorm of the century, they find themselves scrambling to figure out how to work together. And I'm assuming they probably fall in love. The cover is beautiful. I'm so excited for this. And once again, that comes out on February 24th, 2026. And my last book for February that I'm very excited for is Agnes Abbert's Mystical Cat Shelter. It comes out February 17th, 2026. This is by the lady who wrote Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia for Fairies, Heather Fawcett. A woman who runs a cat rescue in 1920s Montreal turns into a grouchy but charming wizard to help save the shelter in this heartwarming, cozy fantasy. Cover's gorgeous. Agnes Abbert leads a meticulously organized life, and she likes it that way. As the proudly Type A manager of a much-needed cat rescue charity, she has devoted her life to finding forever homes for lost cats. But after she is forced to move the cat shelter, Agnes learns that her new landlord is using her charity as a front for an internationally renowned and thoroughly disreputable magic shop owned by the disorganized, not to mention self-absorbed, irritating, but also decidedly handsome Havelock Reynard, magician and failed Dark Lord. The shop draws magical clientele from around the world, partly due to the inequality of Havelock's illicit goods, as well as their curiosity about his shadowy past and rumors of his incredible powers. Agnes's charity offers the perfect cover for illegal magics. I was mostly just drawn in by the cats. To be completely honest, it just seems like a cute, cozy fantasy, and I want to give it a shot. I have a outdoor cat. I don't know if I've told you guys that or not. His name's Frank. I technically share him with my neighbor, but I adore him, so I'm excited for this. Now we're going into March. The first book for March I have is In Her Own League by Liz Tomford. Liz Tomford wrote the Windy City series. I've adored that series. I've finished it. I'm all caught up, and almost all of them are 5 stars. But this is her new spin-off series from that. I'm pretty sure it's about the baseball team that we see in Windy City series. This is expected March 3rd, 2026. As the first female team owner in Major League Baseball, Reese Remington has spent her entire life preparing for this role. With a sharp mind and years of experience working behind the scenes, she's more than qualified. But the public only sees a woman in a man's world and not the person who's earned their place on the field. Under constant scrutiny and the pressure to prove herself, Reese can't afford distractions, especially one that comes in the form of the team's tempting field manager who questions her every decision, Emmett Montgomery. So that sounds cute. I'm really excited. Once again, comes out March 3rd, 2026. My second book for March is Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score. It's number 2 in the Story Lake series. I still have not read the first one in the series, so I want to get to that before I order this one, but I just wanted to make note of it because I love Lucy Score, and I thought you guys might be interested as well. This comes out March 10th, 2026. He's looking for the perfect wife. She's looking for the perfect one-night stand. Literary agent Zoe Moody doesn't like small-town life, but here she is, exiled from Manhattan's publishing scene and trapped in a tiny Pennsylvania town with her BFF and only remaining client, Hazel. The problem? She's totally broke. All she needs is for Hazel's next romance novel to become a gigantic hit, and Zoe will be back in New York. Nothing will stand in her way, nothing except her 6'2" landlord, Gage Bishop. He's smart, serious, and sexy. Worst of all, he's ready to settle down. Sounds cute. I trust Lucy's score. I love the Knock 'Em Out series, so I'm excited for this new series. And once again, that comes out March 10th, 2026. And my last book for March is probably my second most anticipated book, The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. This is the second in the Say You'll Remember Me series. I still haven't read Say You'll Remember Me. I want to get to that one before I order this one, but it doesn't come out till March, so I still got plenty of time. The synopsis says, in everyone's life, there's a split-second decision that can change everything. For Larissa, it came when choosing which guy to ride home with after a concert. That night, she had no idea she'd met the perfect man. She and Chris are great together, co-parenting a slightly unhinged rescue Yorkie, sharing their favorite books, and judging bread. Pumpernickel for the win. For the first time amid all her side hustles to scrape by, I thought things finally feel easy. But Chris isn't the one who drove Larissa home all those months ago. Chris is her boyfriend's best friend. All Chris wants is for Larissa to be happy. Standing by on the sidelines is slowly killing him, but making a move will destroy someone else, and he's just not that guy. Sounds good. I trust Abby Jimenez. I do not like any cheating tropes, so we'll see where this one lands for me, but I'm still going to give it a shot. Once again, this comes out March 31st, 2026. Okay, so my first book for April is Lightfall Volume 4, A Place Between by Tim Probert. I have read all of these. They're little graphic novels. They're so cute. I don't want to tell you too much about it because this is the fourth novel, but in the fourth installment of the award-winning, critically acclaimed Lightfall series, Bee, Cad, and their friends continue their quest to restore the light on their dark world. Perfect for fans of Amulet and Avatar, this next book dives deeper into the magical world of Urpa, where ancient secrets and adventures abound. So, this series is about Bee and Cad. Cad is a Galdarian. They were thought to be extinct, but she stumbles upon him. He was trying to meet her grandfather. Her grandfather is a renowned pig wizard, which is adorable. But he has gone missing. So Cad helps Bee try and hunt down her grandfather. Her grandfather has Alzheimer's, so she's very worried that he has just forgotten what's happening and has misplaced himself. So it's their journey to find him, but it's also their journey to try and save their world. In this world, the sun has stopped working. It no longer lights, so they're trying to save their world from dying and replace the sun. And it's really cute. I highly recommend. It's an adorable graphic novel series. I adore it, so give it a shot. And this comes out again April 7th, 2026, Lightfall Volume 4. This is my second book that is from an author I've not read from yet. It is an ice skating romance. I adore ice skating romance. I've always wanted to be an ice skater. I cannot ice skate for the life of me, but I think it's a beautiful sport. So this one is On Thin Ice by Olivia Bell. It's expected April 7th, 2026. Luca Vasfalt thought he was finished with show business. A former child star now labeled the disgraced has-been of Hollywood, he moved to the UK to care for his dying mother, until an opportunity surfaces that Luca can't resist. The leading role in a remake of his mother's favorite film. The catch, he needs to straighten out his image first. His agent has the perfect plan to win the public's vote. Sign Luca up for Stars on Ice, a figure skating competition where celebrities are paired with professionals. To give him his best shot at redemption, Lucas partnered with the show's sweetheart, Matilda Stevens, a woman known for her unwavering composure and whistle-clean record and winning smile. Sounds adorable. I want to read it. It's so cute. And once again, this comes out April 7th, 2026. Moving on to May, we have The Daisy Chain Flower Shop by Lori Gilmore. This is the sixth book in the Dream Harbor series. I've talked to you guys ad nauseum about the Dream Harbor series. I really enjoy it. It's just a cute, cozy, fun little time. The covers are gorgeous. Daisy is fed up with being unlucky in love, and after several weddings she has done the flowers for end in divorce, her beloved flower shop has gained a reputation of being cursed, thanks to Mayor Kelly and his infamous visions. Mayor Kelly in the Dream Harbor series is a hoot. I love him. He has visions, and he thinks that they will come true, and it's hilarious. Dream Harbor newcomer Elliot has been adjusting to small town life following his relationship turmoil, and until now he's avoided the flower shop at all costs. If the mayor is correct, he doesn't need any more bad luck in his life. But with his family coming to visit, Elliot finds himself reluctantly in front of Daisy's store in need of some flowers. As the petals blossom in the sunlight, Daisy and Elliot might find a love that comes when you're least expecting it. Sounds adorable, cannot wait to read it, and once again, this comes out May 5th, 2026. My next book for May is The Shippers by Catherine Center. This comes out May 19th, 2026. I love Catherine Center. I've read a whole lot of her books, and they've all been 4 or 5 stars. So I know she can write something that I'll really enjoy. I have 2 more books on my TBR that I need to get to before I try this one, but I did want to mention it. So the synopsis says, after a whole lifetime of being bad at love, JoJo Burton decides to solve her intimacy issues once and for all at her sister's destination wedding on a cruise. With the help of a little pop psychology, she diagnoses herself with a fixation on the neighborhood guy who was her first crush and first kiss, and who just happens to be a newly divorced wedding guest, and she decides to woo him during the cruise for some long-delayed closure. Only problem is, her little sister is a little busy being a bride at the moment, so JoJo ropes in her childhood bestie, Cooper Watts, to be her wingman. Cooper, who RSVP'd no, but then showed up anyway. Cooper, who left town without a word 4 years earlier and moved to London. Cooper, who was, if she's honest, the worst heartbreak of JoJo's life. It's a bliss for her to see him again, and it's agony too. And the more they team up for Project Conquest, the more she obsesses over questions she can't bring herself to ask. So I'm assuming they fall in love. Adorable. I cannot wait. And once again, this comes out May 19th, 2026. This is the last book I have on my list. As of right now, I don't have any books for June that I'm looking forward to. I just haven't heard any that they've announced yet, at least, that I'm excited for. So I will keep you guys posted on that. But this is The Last Contract of Asiko by Fonda Lee. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It comes out May 5th, 2026. Fonda Lee wrote the Jade City series. I still have to read it, but I've heard nothing but good things, and I just think Fonda Lee sounds amazing as an author. I think this cover is gorgeous, and I'm very excited. I just think she's going to be an author for me once I get into epic fantasy. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I think I'll really enjoy epic fantasy. I just haven't really dipped my toes in there yet, but I am very interested in this one. Asiko is a legendary swordsman, but every legend has come to an end. When her longtime client unexpectedly retires, she plans to follow, to walk out into the frozen wasteland of their planet with her head held high, and her family enriched by her legacy. But when a competitor offers her a final mission, it's one she can't refuse. Soon, she's thrust deep into a world of corporate espionage, duty-bound duels, and a shadowy secret. What she uncovers will change humanity's existence in the stars forever. I just think this sounds amazing. Like I said, I have Jade City on my TBR that I'm planning on reading that series first, but this one just sounds so good, and I really want to get into Fonda Lee. Those are the books I'm looking forward to in the first half of 2026. Let me know what books you guys are looking forward to in 2026. Please comment down below. Let me know. Like, subscribe. Let me know any other videos you might want to see from me. Tell me how many books you read in 2025. And I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Bye!